All right, this is questions for Chris Cole about the Motivation. What was it like filming from Motivation 1? And what were the kind of things that maybe you saw after that?
Filming for the first Motivation, it was based around Street League. And so all of my answers were about my skateboard career and about how it plays in with Street League specifically. It was a great experience though. It was really cool to have a well done documentary about skateboarding currently, rather than a lot of the documentaries that are definitely cool in their own way about past skateboarding, which is something that we definitely need. But it's nice to have something current that's out there. And then once it got released to iTunes, I started getting recognized more and hearing about it a lot more from people. And then once it went to Netflix, it was just like everywhere I go, people are talking about like, man, I just watched Motivation. Like it's pretty, standard comment still now. There's a multi-level answer to why I agreed to do the Motivation 2. The first is that the Motivation 1 was great. I really enjoyed it. And then the other part of it is that I've always lived my life very open with the public. I find that it takes a lot of like effort and a lot of memory, and it's exhausting to be somebody else rather than be yourself. So letting somebody in to do a documentary about me, although it's always hard, I imagine it's much easier for me because I didn't have to keep up some image that's not me. You know, I got to be me, and here's my past, and here's my present, and here's, what I did, why I did it, and like when that happened, and I could let somebody in because I don't have really anything to hide.
Right.
Which is nice.
How was it actually having a chance to dispel some of the things that you over the years have been said or that you've heard about yourself?
Well, I mean, the rumors about me, there's very few that ever really caught on. They were kind of funny, to tell you the truth. Like, none of them were they weren't terrible. They weren't terrible rumors where I'm like, I need a PR team right now because this is gonna blow up in my face. It's bad. It's nothing like that. It's like, it's just stupid stuff. Yeah. Also, some of the rumors are like, I wish they were true because they would have been incredible.
So what was the most like sort of invasive thing about, or the hardest thing about filming for it?
All in all, it was a really positive experience. It didn't really get hard. The hardest part was kind of picking out of my timeline, like, what do we focus on? Because for me, in my life, I've been very lucky. I've led a very charmed life, and I actually don't think it's luck. I think it's, you get back what you put out. And so there's all these great things, and I'm really nostalgic, and so it's really hard for me to not be like, let me take you around my town and explain every single street corner from here, the neighboring towns, and just dumb stories that mean something to me, but if you weren't there, they mean nothing to you, but they mean so much to me. That was actually the hardest part for me. I wanted a chance to let the audience in so deep on why this person is so important to me, but words can't do it. Time does it,
right.
And experience with that person does it. Showing as much appreciation as I have for all the people that put me here is impossible. It was almost like everybody that came into my life, all of my friends had a hand, all of them. My family deals with my fame incredibly well. And I think the best part and the best way to explain it is that being a skateboarder and being famous for being a skateboarder, I'm only famous to the people that I want to be famous to. I'm only famous to the people that I would hang out with at a skate park anyway. People that are pretty like-minded for the most part, and especially since I put myself out like that, I put myself out as me. So if you don't like what I'm putting out, we won't get along anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the people that come up to me, they're always cool. I can't imagine what it's like for really famous people who can't go anywhere. Also, if I'm out and about, like if I'm at Target and like a skater sees me, fair play. Like, hell yeah, like I'm out and about, like let's say what's up, like I'm all good with that. The biggest thing that I want people to take from the film is just a motivating factor of just achieving your dreams and going after your actual passion. The thing that makes you feel whole should be the thing you do with your life. And I want people to take that. I want people to be motivated by that.
Yeah.
And see that that can happen. I found what I was supposed to do in life early, but I found it and I held on to it. And I want skaters to see that. I want skaters to see that there's a skate rat who made it, a skate rat just like them, who made it.
Last one, is there any particular thing that you learned through the process of making this documentary?
Filming for this and being involved in such a high level production based around my life is humbling. You know, it makes me feel really good about the decisions I've made and the life that I live.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good enough.